Hello, my name is Ryan Gottfredson, and I'm the Wall Street Journal and USA Today best-selling author of the book Success Mindsets and also The Elevated Leader. And I recently sent out an email to my email list asking them, what's a topic that you would like to hear more of from me? And one of the most common responses was how to create radical candor. Now, what is radical candor? Radical candor is the ability to be honest and direct within a team or within a group, and you don't feel like you need to sugarcoat any of that information. We could be honest and direct with our ideas, our criticisms, new ideas, or innovative or creative behaviors. Now, this is a key to success. This is the reason why so many people on my email list want to learn more about how to create radical candor, but it's easier said than done. But here's what I've learned about radical candor. You cannot force radical candor. But what you can do is you can create the conditions within a team or a group where radical candor will occur. And I want to tell you about the 3 conditions that are necessary to create radical candor. First is we need to make sure that there's a limited variability across the team or group in terms of their talent and intelligence levels. Now, what we don't want to have happen is really highly talented and intelligent people and also low talent and intelligent people on the same team. Radical candor can't come about within this context. What ends up happening is the really talented and intelligent people oftentimes feel like they have to dumb down their ideas for those who are operating at a lower level. Also, what I found with many groups that I've worked with is that the people that are the lowest on the team in terms of talent and intelligence, they're commonly the ones that are talking the most. They're hogging the most airtime, but they probably shouldn't. So both of those dynamics are disruptive to radical candor. So that means, and here's the second condition, we need a leader who does 2 things. One is make sure that people operate at the same talent and intelligence level. The second thing that the leader needs to do is it needs to be really sensitive to rooting out what disrupts radical candor the most, and that is fear. The leader of the group or the team needs to be intensely focused on making sure fear does not creep into the group. The fear of stepping on other people's toes, the fear of offending somebody, the fear of looking bad, the fear of being judged. We need to root out these fears, because when these fears are present, radical candor can't exist. The third condition that needs to be in place for radical candor is we need the people on the team to be really vertically developed. Another way of saying that is we need people on the team who have really refined and sophisticated internal operating systems. When we have a refined and sophisticated internal operating system, that means that we have a wide window for tolerance of things like failure, problems, criticism, new ideas. We're able to take these things in without becoming emotionally hijacked. Because if somebody is quick to become emotionally hijacked when their ideas are questioned or when they become criticized in a constructive way, that will disrupt the radical candor that is needed. So we need people with really wide windows of tolerance. We need people with refined and sophisticated internal operating systems so that they don't it's hard for them to be thrown off kilter. So those are the 3 primary conditions that we need to have in order for radical candor to exist. We need a fairly equal talent and intelligence level. We need a leader that is focused on making sure that's the case, as well as making sure that fear is removed from the group. And then third, we need really vertically developed individuals on that team, people with wide windows of tolerance, who are cognitively and emotionally sophisticated. Now, if you could focus on those 3 things, create those conditions, again, you will have radical